Okay-dokie. I was gonna say okay, and then I said okie-dokie. Okay. Alright, we are listening to the beautiful iPad Baby soundtrack. I haven't played iPad Baby, but I did see Vinny Vinesauce play iPad Baby. It looked like a video game. But okay. Today, I should work on writing for this quest that I've been doing. Trying to figure out where all the little pieces are going to come together. I'd rather be doing some sort of like unnecessary technical thing. Like I saw a guy who made his own like web browser with like its own little web protocol, which looked fun. That'd be a fun thing to do. But I know it'd just be like it'd just be a little black hole. Oh, this game. Oh, I see. My volume is much higher than normal. I guess. Okay, that's probably about where your volume is then. But yeah, I forgot the wind is blasting up here. But okay, so last time I was just doing some bug fixes, and that was kind of fun. Because I like making little systems. I guess maybe I like the fantasy of writing, but I just like the process of making little computer gizmos. Like, you know, like making the hat system actually, like, practical and useful. So that way I can actually, like, add things easily. Let's do a coat style. Yeah, I think this synergizes better. You know what I mean? Eventually the hat also needs its own, or needs to properly integrate with the materials. And even have its physics. That'd be cool. But okay, so I'm blasting around. We're gonna need to be back... Where are we gonna need to go? We're gonna need to go back to Redford. And that's over here. Oop. Okay, so let's go to, teleport to 63. So we need to get up onto this. And I think... Oh, well, it'd be easy. So I think I'm going to try actually reading through the dialogue so that I can, like, re-jog my memory. Because it's been so long since I've actually read the dialogue in this area. So Captain Nathaniel Redford of the 6th Cavalry, authority of King August IX, declare this reign property of the Empire. You can talk. Little boy, what are you doing here? Let's see. I don't know. But then again, I kind of don't want to do, I don't want to do, like, an audiobook of this quest. But I also don't want to, just read it silently in my head. So I guess I'll just kind of skim through it. Because I guess all that's fine. I think here... Yeah, let's start adding, like, questions the player could have. Because I want this quest to open up to, what am I saying? All this stuff. So let's have some quest questions. I guess maybe even just notes that he can bring up, or that we can ask him. So, like... use a note. I guess let's start with some simple notes about him. So these will be quest stuff. And this stuff, like I mentioned, I might do something with it, but I don't think I will. Or no. Notes. Captain Redford. So let's have a basic introductory conversation that the player can do. So what would I want to ask as a player? Like, who exactly are you, maybe? And if you find yourself at the train, I guess those are good enough for now. So those are the questions that I'm thinking to myself about. Oh. Or I guess maybe even the Embercrest Manor. Notes, Ember. Let's say Manor Quest, actually. Why are you here at this manor? Well, actually, I just realized this is going to be basically always skipped over. What's his note? Captain Redford start. So we'll have that. I guess we'll have just, yeah, just /start. Otherwise, or why would your men... What can you tell me about this manor? And I'll just put the questions for now, because I don't know any of the answers to those. And that way I can just kind of go with the flow of what I'm thinking. So don't we have... do we not have any journal? Huh. Strange thing calling itself blah blah blah. Request. This is... I guess I could have that there still. Hmm. And I think, honestly, what I might wind up doing is just walking around and thinking of these questions and then just writing them tomorrow, because I'll have a bunch of free time then. And then we'll probably just do, like, bug fixes for the rest of the day. Or maybe this. This is actually a system that I think could be very fun to make. And I'll just say maybe, like, maybe I'll put it in fixes. Well, what am I even... Do I need fixes for that? I won't do that. What I'll do instead is let's just have in here answer questions. I'm also curious if the drag and drop will work. Okay, so the drag and drop is working. And this is no longer true. So this is... Nah. It was going to be basically... spoiler alert for a plot twist I'm not doing now. When you activated the medium, when it scanned your brain, you were a copy, so it was a soma. And then you would be in like a weird pseudo-reality simulation, but yeah, that's not happening. Because the other potential option was that happens, but only after you've activated the medium and died. And then, like, anytime you die without activating the medium, it literally just ends the game completely. And you have to start it over from the very beginning. Under the assumption that most people wouldn't do that. So, you know, oh, wait, I just realized. I probably have skipped some things. Oh, okay. So now we can use an item. Large manor key. Oh, okay. So let's see if he's actually working still. Okay, that's fine. I honestly like this hat being dark. Well, I think what I'll do is I'll try to figure out what color I want this hat to be, and then I'll have that be the primary color. Because, yeah, it is kind of cool to have it dark, but I've been thinking of making another wide-brimmed hat. That would also be, like, more explicitly, like, cowboy. Because this was meant to just be a big sun hat. And yeah, our reflection probes have not worked out so hot. Okay, so this is the part that's still... Well, Yeah, there's a lot of avenues to explore. I just don't feel like exploring them in this setting. Because basically, he's confirming what you can potentially have rumors or heard rumors of in the game, which is that the creatures like this guy, the white skull creatures, are actually somehow tied to, like, dead soldiers. And he believes that, like, and then there's some sort of entity that's going to be here. Well, in the actual level, the entire layout's going to be actually like a level instead of just a box, but there'd be some weird entity. And he insists that it's all the soldiers. He doesn't really know what that means, but he knows that it's like, he just knows that that's what it is, you know. And so I guess that would be one of the vital bits that Jackie can have, and also the fact that he somehow has gotten his mind scanned and put into one of these robots. So that leads to the question of, like, why is he talking? Why are the other, why did the other robots not talk? Why do they, I guess why is it even happening in the first place is another question. So I guess let's put those questions as well of, like, conceptual goals, like, specters. Why is sentient? How does he have memories of a dead soldier? Why would this happen? Are there other specters like this? Why are the other specters the way they are? And also, how does this actually affect the story going forward? And he's completely unaffected by gunfire. He's immune to it. I'm getting out of here, though. With or without him. Hopefully without him. Oh, right, the hat is not part of Jackie's... Oh, I instantly died. That's cringe. Do I want to keep the hat as shaded like this? Because that is pretty funny. I probably don't, thinking about it. And also, I should probably start thinking about the character animation for the day-night cycle, or like their daily schedules and things like that. And also, Jackie should get a hat out of this. Or some sort of, like, old cavalry armor or something. Hats, officer's jacket. That'd be cool. Then she can desecrate the dead, or steal valor, basically. Oh, wait, why is he here? Or why is he marking this as, like, not the quest? Because I think literally the last thing he has to say... Didn't we do everything? This place is... Why is that killing me? Anytime I roll... I'll put that in bugs. So rolling inside a vent kills me. Because I think what would happen is I temporarily stand for a frame, and then because of that, it registers that my head is intersecting with the terrain, since there's like a crush mechanic, so that way you don't get pushed through the world. Oh. Oh, I see. I didn't actually complete the dialogue. There we go. Okay. Now he's satisfied, so we can do this. And now we're alone again. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to figure out what exactly I want for the writing here. Oh, died instantly. Alright, screw that crap. Just get me out of there. There we go. Because, yeah, I don't want to bother with writing. Let's say, like, I can't write, let's fix bugs. Because I like technical stuff. I like little gizmos. And I like fixing little gizmos. Let's do some easy stuff today, then. And this could be... I could maybe start doing mock-ups of a new interaction system. Because, yeah, I think... Because there's something nice about the walk into a circle to initiate dialogue, but it just doesn't work with the moving characters. Especially in the future, if there's going to be the day-night stuff, where NPCs will just be walking around all the time. Okay, let's do... Where's the chop one? Vertex paint? Okay. I mean, I don't think this actually matters at all, but... And this coat looks really nice when Jackie isn't running. Also, I should think about, in the future, eventually I want to improve Jackie's model and improve her rig, so that way she has, like, fingers and stuff and more vertex detail. So I should keep in mind my plans for that. But alright, I think that will fix that. Let's go to, like... If we just go here, yeah. Now it's white-sleeved. New error message when starting the game. I could figure out where this is. Because basically, clear that. Yeah, we're getting a bunch of these errors. So I could go to Visual Studio. And maybe I could just, like, put a debugger and attach to that specific line of code. And we don't even need this open then. Because we'll just start the game from here. If I can remember the incantation for the Godot command line. Because to complain about that again, it's just really weird. Like, the arguments are very inconsistent in their convention. It's like to run the game, you pass the project file, but to edit the project, you pass the directory the project file is in, or something, like, fucked up like that. Okay, we need visual server scene.cpp, line blah blah blah. So that would be in servers, visual server scene. 1017. Look at that. And then, is that the only bug? Or is that the only... I think that was the only error. Though, now that I'm thinking about it, I didn't actually check. But okay, debug, So is this... I forget if this is to run the project or to edit the project. Godot command line options. Because I think -E is definitely to edit it. Path to a project must contain a project.godot file. Okay, so this is running it. Okay. So yeah, you can see like -P means to start the project manager. -E means to start the editor. Okay, so I think you pass path no matter what. And then if you pass -E, you're editing that project. Let's test this theory by running it. So I think if we run it now, it'll just start the game. And it should figure out our bug. No, that opened up the project editor. Naturally. Oh, wait, no. I know. It's because this doesn't exist anymore. Aha. The game is running. And now we can see what our material is, maybe. I don't think this is going to help us very much. Well, I guess it might... Oh, no. Because it's multi-threaded. So we got this from God knows where. Yeah, so we're just calling instance set surface material on something. And I have no hope of figuring out what it is. I guess we can look at... Oh, wait, no. I just realized this will succeed. Or no, we're always going to get this line because we need to actually be inside of here. No, we can't get in there. Okay, hang on. We'll need to edit this so that way it's basically if p surface less than 0 or p surface greater than equal to that. Then we'll do our air fail condition true, whatever. I don't know where the air fail is. Because this will just run, or will always hit this breakpoint. That would be a nice feature for a language, of having breakpoints where it's like, you can have the breakpoint hit when the condition fails. Ah, well, whatever. So now I need to recompile. Hopefully this won't take too long. And then we can reset this back to what it was once I've actually diagnosed this issue. Hopefully, maybe. Well, because I still have to figure out, can I get the material name? So if we did, like, VSG storage, material get owner or something like that, or like, Oh, I see. We can just do instance materials. Well, no, we can just fiddle with... I think we can maybe fiddle with this rasterizer instance. And maybe there is a way to get, like, a mac... or to, like, break on the return of a macro. But I don't know how to do that. That would be neat for, like, some other debugger, though. Or to just have some dedicated, like, way of doing that. Okay, let's debug. There we go. So it took a little bit longer now, because now we have switched to the correct monitor. So before it failed without even us switching to the monitor. But okay. Let's see what this rasterizer instance is. Base data. Useful. Oh, wait. Maybe this one? This. So do we have any of the local variables? Okay, yeah. Data. Do we have this? Is this anywhere? I guess we can just try this. An instance none. Well, we have a skeleton with 81 bones, so is this the player? So why is this thing being set? Well, I guess I don't know if instance none is weird. Let's go, I guess let's see if I can figure out if this is the player. I don't think we're gonna actually figure out. Yeah, I don't think, because it has like string names and stuff, it's not gonna be easy to figure this out. Let's play some more stuff. Oh. YouTube has deemed it unfit to play the playlist again. So if I shuffle and loop, there we go. Then I play. Okay, let's see if that one's good. Okay, I'm gonna say this might be the player. So let's go to the player and see if I can figure out if there's anything that's wrong with the player. Because it is something, because there's not a lot of things that have 81 bones in the game. And I don't know if the player is one of them. No, the player has 85 bones. Maybe some of these aren't deformed. Maybe it's like automatically removing some that don't have any deformation. But no, if that were the case, quite a few of these don't have deformation. Like quite a few more than 4. Maybe it's, let's go to mum. So actually, invalid get index mesh on base spatial. Oh wait, let's go to the hair IK first off to see if this, blah, blah, blah. This seems like... Oh wait, no, this was from before we switched the scene. Okay, yeah. So if we have hair in here somewhere. So invalid get character mesh or instance mesh. Where's that dynamic? There it is. Oh, okay, we have these still. Okay, so if we go to 93, this here, skeleton head attach hair. If O. Oh, I see. Okay, so this here needs to be... Let's go to the hair primordial. Oh, wait, here. So I guess let's just have maybe like a get mesh function. Or let's do like mesh instance. Return, oh, we already have this here. Oh, because we already have this here. I was thinking, I'm already ahead of myself on this. Okay, so why is this not... Okay, so that's there. So yeah, this is supposed to have that. Yeah, on base spatial hair.ik.gd. No, it has a mesh. an IK target, so it's just as a node. Okay. So why is this not working? And is this at all related to our other issue? Because it is setting the surface material, and that was the bug. Oh wait, and let's also double check. So the player, or so the mom character, how many bones does she have? She has 80 bones. Though it does start, oh wait, no, it starts from 0, so she has 81 bones. Okay, so it is in this skeleton. She is the one that's fucked up. Is it because we're setting these set surface material? So are these set maybe too early? Because it's only, we only refresh when it's ready. So that should be fine. Let's clear this. Let's go back to the shader preload thing. So does she have anything weird going on with her? I think she's normal. It's like, which one is this one? Yeah, this is just this one. Okay, so the player, A-okay. Also, where's Mum's eyes? Why aren't they set? And why is it taking 10 trillion years to load it? Okay. There's also that not scenario is true, and that's another thing that I'd like to look at, but... so this is the eyes material. Okay, so that's the player's eyes, but not what we would want. Alright, I just have to do that. Oh, and I can't paste the fucking thing. Can I paste here? No, I can't paste that. It's so dumb. It's so dumb how it's set up. Like I can't click this thing and copy it. I have to right click here and then I can copy it. Hey again. I'm investigating various bugs, and also this did not work. Shadowed. Just put this fucking thing here. Why is this not here? What is this? Oh, I see. It's the set of materials for the eyes. Okay, I forgot that that's how that worked. I guess I'll leave that as it is then. I guess I can do eyes. Or no. Eye.shader. And then here we'll just have this thing. No, that's not quite what I want at all. Yeah, I think it's better to just leave that blank for now, because it's not going to be valid regardless of what I do, unless I actually make a proper eye material just as a placeholder. So why is this here not working right? Because hair IK definitely has it. Oh wait, I know. Alright, so let's do if engine dot hint return. Okay, because that was just a tools issue, I guess. Because now if we open this up, almost worked. Invalid call, non-existent function stat in base node global.gd. Let's do num.gd. So this should be named something else. Like this is like, well, yeah, I guess it's fine. Okay, so where's this invalid call? At 61. If dot okay. Oh wait, I didn't need to do that. And that doesn't fix any of these, yeah. Because now we just have this thing being true here instead of doing anything useful. What can I do with a rasterizer instance? Because can I get like the node that requested the material change? Oh wait, no, I already know that it's Jackie's mom, because it has 81 bones. So maybe let's do how do I figure this out? Because I can't if I compile with single-threaded rendering. Oh wait, actually, I don't even need to do that. I can just do single-threaded in here. And then we can actually see that. So this will mess it up. Let's do single save. So let's exit here. And then we'll load it from here. And then, instead of sending all the stuff to a queue, we should be able to pretty easily get the actual stack trace. There we go. So it's a GD script instance call. All right, so what is our data? What is our value here? P method. Okay, so that variable has been optimized away. Oh wait, okay, so this is, okay, so it's explicitly when we call set surface material, I'm almost certain. Yeah, because we have the function call, and then we have the function call, and then that goes down into set surface material. Okay. So why is that not correct then? It's also when we get a notification. So notification ready. Okay. Okay, so I think I see it now. So it's in the ready function, inside the refresh function, presumably, and then that's calling instance set surface, I think. Let's see if I can make sure of that, though. So, like, if we go to here, what is our variant? Okay, so we can't get that. So what is our, like, owning variable? Is there any hope of us figuring out what this class is? Okay, so it's just a spatial node. I think. Oh yeah, it just says up here, object, spatial. So what are our members here? Okay, this is just the pointer to this thing. Okay, so that's not useful. And so, what is our instance? It's still this thing. Okay, wait, no, but this has no skeleton now. Before it was one with a skeleton of 81 bones, wasn't it? Hang on. Let's try again. I don't get it. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because it's just in here. Yeah, okay. I'll just... Can't figure it out. seems to just be in the starting scene, maybe. But I can't figure out. Okay. That'll just be lower priority now. I think this is honestly going to be a feature, or like, yeah. But it'll be cool. This will be like UI. I think this could be good. Do I have anything in here? Oh yeah, I do. Okay, let's fix this geometry then. Because I've been fiddling around with code now. Let's do like a... There we go. Oh wait, I should probably not do the full 12 threads. Oh well, I will anyway. Because it shouldn't be that long. Because it's just that one file. Okay, I need the P-City chunk. Okay, so let's check all of these, because it's been driving me crazy. Yeah. So we can see right here. Like, why did I put them so close to the edge? And I'd spent so long, like, with weird, like, subdivision stuff here. Okay, let's be thorough with all of these. So we'll just go each of these. I'll just put it firmly in the middle here. Like, why did I make this so hard on myself? Just like put the things there. Okay. And I might take a little break once this quest is written out to work on some other... Well, I don't know if I want to work on something else or just, like, explore more tech-heavy features that I want to do for this game, because that could be fun. Ah, I see this here. So I guess I could do something like the NPC system, because eventually I want, like, human characters. That could be fun. Just doing something where I know it's not strictly necessary, but it would be just a fun little technical challenge. Though I'd have to make sure that it's not, like, creating a bunch of work for myself, because that's really been, like, the reason that I don't have human characters, for example. So I can make the meshes, and I can make the character, or, like, make the framework for making them, but then, like, all the outfits and stuff and animations would just create more work for me. And the same with the day-night cycle. Like, the real problem with it was, well, I made it in, like, a day. Or the actual system in, like, an hour. But then going through and making day-night schedules for every NPC is going to take, like, a billion years. Alright, I shouldn't be slacking. I shouldn't be, losing focus. I won't fiddle with this. I'll just put another one of these here. Okay. At long last, all of the little polygons there should be good. Do I need these at all? Okay, there we go. And I think those are good. Well, I'll keep that there. Wait, and I'm seeing also... Yeah, what the hell's wrong with me? That didn't even, like... It didn't even go to the edge. There's just, like, vertices poking up over the top there. Yeah, other projects I want to finish up. I'm almost done with my little to-do list thing, but I want to make a video explaining it, and then I want to have screenshots for, like, the little manual I made for it. And then there's the final bug of trying to figure out why sometimes I couldn't drag and drop the to-do list items. And that's going to be hard to solve. Because it seems to be, like, platform specific. But yeah, I'm not going to fiddle with that one. I see that little polygon. Okay, and then here, same thing. I'm just making this hard on myself for no reason, it seems. Wait, no, so I don't even need to do G Shift Z. I can just do, like, G here, and then rotate as well. Okay. Oh, and I'm thinking, so, you know, I did that bad games stream, and I'm trying to think of, like, other famous bad games, and I've realized that a lot of the modern ones are live service games, so I either have to play them right when they're announced, or they, like, are gone. Because I'm pretty sure, like, Anthem is, like, unplayable now. And then there's Artifact, which was that card game from Valve, which I heard it was actually fine, but it's shut down now. I'm pretty sure you can't even open it. And also there's like a multiplayer. It was multiplayer, so it's like... At least with something like Redfall. Okay, so out of bounds, instance material size equals 0. So dang, all the gaming history. How am I supposed to get an unbiased opinion if it doesn't even exist anymore? Because it's a shame too, because I've heard that the flying around was fun, and it was just like the grinding sucked. Or like, you know, because it was a live service, so you were expected to play for 10 billion hours, but if I'm streaming it and playing like 30 minutes, I'd probably get 30 minutes of fun out of the flying mechanics. Because admittedly, I kind of think live service games are like the digital equivalent of heroin anyway, so like if one's bad, I don't even know if I'd be able to like determine that. Oh. Yeah, there's something wrong with this, there's something wrong with that area. Let's fix that. Actually, what did I fix? Oh yeah, I fixed the city. Yeah, it did not last very long at all. It lasted like, what, like 2 years, I think, or something like that? And who knows how many more AAA live service games are out. Ouch. Yeah, who knows how many live service games are still in the works that, like, they can't change it at this point because they've spent, like, 5 years on it internally or something. But alright, let's examine my crops for any peaking polygons. So yeah, maybe what I should do next is some more environmental design, because that was pretty fun. Yeah, maybe I'll have to like get on the like live service bandwagon to see the train wreck before it's all cleaned up or disappears into the ether. That'd be messed up. But then again, the entire point of the stream is more like not really to bandwagon, but more to, like, anti-bandwagon almost. Because, like, for example, I played E.T. last time, and it's like, now I can say, it's probably not the worst game of all time, but it is pretty bad. Like, it's probably not even the worst game on Atari. Though I hadn't played... Oh, I see. I need to bring these down as well, some more. Because that other game I played, the old Star Fox on Atari, was probably about as bad. But yeah, maybe I'll do it. I'll just do it, like, chronologically, because as it turns out from, like, the Wikipedia page and various other sources, if you put them all chronologically, there's not that many, like, super famous bad games where, like, I had heard of them. Because the ones I'm excited for are the Sonic games, because I'm just going to play literally every Sonic game to get context for the series, and then, like, really make a meal of Sonic 06 and Sonic Boom and Sonic, or, like, Shadow the Hedgehog and all those games. But okay, I think the geometry here is now good. So we'll say... Oh wait, I actually needed this still open, because I'm just going to grab all the walls and just bring them down by like 10 meters. Well, no, I'll bring them down by like a meter. Oh, interesting. I might have to get on that before it gets shut down. In fact, what is the price of Anthem right now? Oh wait, no, do I even have a computer that could run it? I'd have to beef up my computer, because I'm only on a 1660. I don't think I could stream with that. But okay, let's do... first and most important. Just grab all these. I think I just need to go down by half a meter. And then this one. This is important. Is Anthem on Steam? So get Anthem. So we'd have to go through the EA app. $20? It's probably going to disappear in 6 months. At least Redfall has the offline mode. I guess, you know, if I played live service games, I guess I would just do Redfall, because that's the more famous and, like, worse one. Because I think the problem with Anthem, as I mentioned, was, like, once you've spent 20 billion hours in it, it gets bad. But that's not really interesting for, like, a short-form media, like, well, a short-ish form, like, streaming. Yeah, there was that other live service game by Platinum that I was looking into, because it was, like, super, super low rated. But that one also died instantly, and that one I'm pretty sure is actually unplayable. But I am surprised that Anthem is still up. Good for them, I guess. Server costs can't be that expensive. Yeah, I thought it'd be fun to make, like, I don't know. There is a charm to MMOs, but then again, I literally don't ever play MMOs. I just like the idea of a little world that people exist in and like do things in. But I don't actually want to go there and do things with them. And then you have to do like... I guess the big thing with an MMO is the security requirements, because the second you have a person able to send data to and from other people, your security requirements go from like 0 to 1. Like, you know, like in this game, the player can just hack their save file. Like, it's literally just a text file. And I explicitly have like modified it in the past by hand for other people and for just myself. And so for like an MMO, that suddenly becomes an issue, or things like that. I mean, surely you'd have all the save games on the server. So why is this? I mean, I guess this is good. No, I guess this shouldn't be... I'm trying to think if maybe the player shouldn't be able to ledge grab on things they can't stand on. I mean, that would certainly make sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess for me it's because I don't like playing... Well, nowadays I barely play games that are like more than an hour long. Like, that's kind of the... I guess one of my big dreading points for some of the games that I want to play. Because, like, I think it'd be really cool to play Final Fantasy 13. Because that's been... I've heard nothing but bad things about that game. But I've also heard that it gets good, quote, like 30 hours in or 20 hours in. So if it's like, if it's a game where it takes that long for me to figure out if it's actually good or not, without even completing it, I mean, that's like 10 streams. I only stream like a few hours at a time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll probably... Actually, let's put that... I think that is in my list of bugs. So I think this is good, and that's good. So if player got stuck on ledge, maybe I put it in the lower priority. Jumping on moving platforms. Ledge... I guess let's put this again, because I'm pretty sure I have this already on here. Grabbing propellers. Yeah, let's fix that. Is this... Oh, right, this is through... Wait, is this through Visual Studio? Why didn't F8 work? Oh well. Let's go to the wind generator. Okay, so these are in 17. And maybe I should just have like no grab or something like that. Can ledge grab. Oh. Okay. So we'll do check cast here. And not cast in group. And not cast dot get. Dot is in group Actually, let's just do like if not pass dot is colliding, return false. Then we'll do var collision equals pass dot get collider. Wait. Alright, but I do want this centerpiece to be ledge grabbable, maybe. Well... Will the player forgive me for not letting them grab the propeller? They should. Alright, let's fix this one, because this one's kind of weird. So that was specifically in that house. So let's just go there the old-fashioned way, just for fun. Oh wait, it's this way. And eventually I need to make this path traversable again. Right, because I just remembered that the game is technically, like, that quest up there is technically not completable because there's no path up to the plateau. Because originally it was just really, really bad, or a really lame attempt at puzzle platforming, basically, with the gun. Alright. Oh wait, let's go here. So let's do, so we need to check, so why? I need to log our, what's this? So we went from crouch to roll, roll to dead, dead to spawning. Oh, I see. So if next state is not in... So let's do, like, function, roll states. States. S, or like a crouching state. True. Otherwise, false. And we actually need all of these. Well, do we need all of these? Let's just do if crouching state state.current and not crouching state next. And let's do like, oh wait, no.
Many people search, but their search take them to the grave.
So if we're crouching and then not crouching and next not equal to state dot fall.
No man on earth that can threaten and create
Stand.
fear inside of
Because it basically the bug was for one frame, or I guess not one frame, but for like less than a frame, the character was not standing. Oh wait, no, I bet it's not. Whoa. Aha. Wait, do we not actually have... I think there's maybe not a proper place that this is done. Yeah, we don't have this in here for contradicting state.roll. So actually, let's remove this then. So let's do elif crouching state next and not crouching state. Wait, let's just do this. Crouch. In fact, we can swap this around. Okay, so if we're going to be crouching, we'll just crouch. Otherwise, we'll stand. As long as we're not entering, or as long as we were crouching, and then that. Well, actually, we could even just do... We could even just do that, because all of these should be standing by default. I just didn't do that, because I didn't want to bother with it. Yeah, so now all of these can ignore this. Oh wait, I should make sure that these are all actually in here though. State.wall cling, so I think... Okay, so we do have wall cling here. State.crouch, state.climb. Okay, let's try alphabetizing these. And also, can I put these in parentheses so that way they're... Like, so that way I don't have to have all of these in one line? No. 'Cause yeah, otherwise, if I do this, this won't work. Which is annoying. Okay, but we have uppercut, windup, wall cling. Where was the other thing that had crouching? Sitting. think sitting is in here already. It is, okay. In fact, we could just do... I was going to say we could just do state.data.crouching. I'll consider that. And if my poor brain gets confused by this, I can just remember to, Okay, so now that kind of works, except for bonking. Now instantly kills you. Yeah, okay. So I should probably just have bonking, not do that. I guess I could just have a crouch bonking. Or I know what to do. We'll just have it be like a neutral thing. Like this. So like if next... Or like let's do like not falling state. Next. Match S state dot bonkfall state dot fall state dot falling death. So what else after falling death could be there? Gravity stun probably. Ledge fall. Roll fall. Waiting fall. And I guess those are it. And true. Otherwise, return false. Okay, so now it should not reactivate that. Okay, so now look at that. Beautiful. So now you can roll and bonk to your heart's content in here, and it kind of janks out a little bit, but it doesn't instantly kill you or send you through the ground or anything like that. So that's good. Really, the ideal solution would be to make it so that the collisions like there's some universal system for like, you know, maybe every standing state should have a corresponding like crouched state. So like if you bonk in a tight space, it does something different. Okay, and now you don't instantly die when that happens as well, because that was another thing that was happening. Okay. That fixes that. Deceleration is still too low, so this is specifically for if we go up to some lovely area. So like, or hit a lovely hill. So I think this could work. It's like when we slide down. Didn't really get the hit that I wanted. I don't care that much. But this one, gonna be very difficult. Because like I've said a few times, it's basically because the physics engine has two different ways of colliding with things. One is before the actual movement is calculated, it does something called a recover from penetration, which basically means if the character is overlapping with geometry because of like another object moved or something like that, we push the player out. And then we also have the regular collisions. And I actually need to have both of those, or I need to have those exposed separately. And I think I actually know how I could do that. Basically, I would do check collisions. So it'd be something like for C in recover, or like for move in recover from creation, and then dot add or append what is our thing here? So like ground or like G. What is the thing that what is this fucking class that I made specifically for collisions? P collision dot new and this is the thing that we would then declare. So we would manually check for these collisions first. And then we would just get the normal and the collider for it. And I guess the depth. Yeah, because I can get all three of these. So like move dot normal, move dot collider, move dot depth. Or maybe it'd be like var v, or like n equals move dot direction. Or translation dot normalized. And this would be a vector 3. And then var L float equals move dot movements dot length. And then we have N and L. And then here, where do we clear the collisions actually? I think we clear them right after we check collisions. No, we do update water and then maybe we can just do that. We don't actually need to reassign it. But okay. So now we need this new function. And this will reach deep into the guts of Godot and emerge with a new beautiful thing. This isn't what I need. Oh wait, no, it is what I need. And it'll just return us an array of dictionaries. So that way I don't have to expose any new types. And we'll hope that that removes the need for anything else. But let's do 3D physics body. So the first thing I'll do is just expose a new variable here. So we have like move and collide here. So let's do pool, move, and no, wait, no, recover from creation. And we don't actually need anything except for let's ignore all that stuff. This will actually be a dictionary. Or a vector of dictionaries. And here what we'll do is move and collide. Vector dictionary. Schematic body. Cover from creation. And we need to now return vector. I don't know how we construct these. Okay, we can just have a vector constructor. Alright, let's just return an empty vector for now. And then we can do the register. Class db find method. Oh wait, no. Recover from creation. Body. Cover from creation. And we don't need any of those default things. And I guess I'll put this here instead. Actually, what does test mode do? No, that doesn't get me everything I want, actually. But okay, let's see if this gets me where I want. And speaking of PowerShell, I should have been committing my other things, but let's do cd d5 project. $1 million bug fixes and 1 bug. Because technically the player now can't actually run with the game as it is. Okay, there we go. Inconsistent return statement. Return vector. Why does this not show up here? Oh wait, no, it does. Okay. It's just that this does not work. Okay, I think I just did, there we go. See reference template instantiation. Oh god. Okay. Go up to the first one, because the first one might actually be useful. Can I convert from R to variant? Where R equals vector dictionary. No constructor could take source type, or constructor type was ambiguous. Well, fuck it. Let's just do an array then. It'll just be an array of dictionaries. And that'll be a cool... Well, in the best case, this is going to be like a cool 20 minutes of watching this generate. Okay, so why is the mesh generator recompiling? Wait, did that actually... There we go, okay. So I think it's gonna be a while. So what I'll do is I'll be right back, because I need to use the bathroom anyway. Oh, it took much faster than I realized. And I just realized why. Because I only changed the body, I didn't change the physics server. So next, I need to change the physics server, and that's going to be the hard part. But let's make sure that my change is actually taken. Because what this should do is it should mean that this recover from penetration works, and it's empty. So we'll do that. Okay, so now the game works still. I actually really like, I just like the visuals of that. Okay. Oh wait, I should probably lower the volume. It's much louder on your end than my end now. So this function now returns an array. This one. So yeah, has no documentation whatsoever, but that's a-okay by me. Because we'll just have let's go to, is this song gonna do something other than this one loop? Oh well. So let's do the physics space. Man, I have an idea. So move and slide internal needs to do, no, move and collide. Okay, so that does body test motion first. And that does body get space, body test motion. And that does, somewhere in here, gets its kinematic utilities. It does the recover from penetration here. Okay. So let's go up through these. Or let's go top down. Wait, wrong damn thing. It somehow opened up, oh well, whatever. Get singleton body test motion. So we need the physics server base thing. This will be fun. Virtual array bot cover from penetration the body. So now we'll need 500,000 implementations of this everywhere. So I think it's in servers physics, because we have the software server here, and then we have the, I think, modules bullet. Yeah, then we have the physics server here, I think. Should be here. Alright, let's do body, recover from penetration. Okay, so let's get each of these headers. Okay, I guess we only need, so we need it just for two things. Body test motion, body blah, body blah. And so for this one in the software, we'll have array physics server SW body, recover configuration, the body, turn, array. So it will not do anything because I don't use this version of the thing. But the bullet physics server will need to do something. Wait, also, explicitly not implemented for this one. And then where's the... There it is. Return physics server get singleton body recovered from penetration get RID. And hopefully arrays are imported here. I assume they are, because I assume they have to be. And if they aren't, God help me, because that means that I have to recompile... Well, I already have to recompile all these headers, so this is going to be a nightmare anyway, but... And I guess, for now, just to get it compiled and out of the way, I should... let's do this. So, bullet physics server... Cover. Return array. Let's make sure all the headers are done. Oh. Okay, so this is the build that's going to take like 20 minutes. Because it has to recompile the physics headers, and those are included in like a billion trillion things. Yep. Or the physics server itself, I should say. So hopefully not too long. Because while this is going... Actually, I wonder if you can hear that bird that's outside. It doesn't seem like it's getting picked up. See, I've been thinking one of the projects I want to do at some point is the... I've been talking about it before, the engine that has basically built around hot reloading, so like hot reloading code, assets, everything. That could be fun, because I would, if I wanted to go all out, I would actually make even a programming language built around that. Because there are languages like Smalltalk and Common Lisp that are typically designed to be reloaded like that, where you can edit the code while it's running. But I've made clear in the past that I just don't like dynamic typing. To me, it's like a major handicap in my ability to like reason about code, and it's a major handicap in performance, because then like there's very sophisticated compilers for things like Smalltalk and Lisp to like approach the performance of like an unoptimizing C compiler. Like, because a C compiler can look at an integer plus an integer and compile that to one assembly instruction, where a Lisp compiler has to look at a value plus a value and figure out what that means in this specific context with the values that it can evaluate. Like, it has to like look in the future and the present to figure out what values it could be. Or you have to put a bunch of type hints everywhere. And even in Lisp, it's pretty verbose, and I don't think... Well, I did see a paper on adding strong typing to Smalltalk, or type annotations to Smalltalk. And that also looked quite verbose, though that would be interesting. But I think if I did that, I should probably finish my other programming language project, that Algol 60 compiler. Since that's mostly done, I just don't want to make the closures. Because basically it has to have the ability to pass functions as arguments into other functions. And I have kind of that. Or I have that as long as they don't require variables from the outside world. But they do. Like, there are tons of cases where they do need that. So, I need to figure out how to actually make proper closures and proper variables in my WebAssembly compiler. Which admittedly is like compiler 101 stuff, but I didn't take any sort of compiler classes. I'm just doing it. Oh, hi, welcome to the stream. Admittedly, not a very exciting part of it since I'm recompiling Godot. Because my goal right now is to start exposing an internal physics thing that I need. Actually, I guess I might as well take the time to explain what the issue is that I'm trying to fix. Right, and all 12 threads are now being used by the compiler. I made the horrible mistake. You know what? Oh wait, no. Wrong thing. This shouldn't lose too much time. I just need to make it so that this is like 9 threads instead of 12. Yeah, because basically, with the engine, I get, so like, physics bodies have collisions. So let's say this is our little physics body, and it moves in a direction. So we have this new state that we could be in. Hang on. Maybe if I use the pencil, it'll be faster. Not significantly, but a little bit. So let's say this is the hypothetical movement for a frame. If we hit a wall, it'll detect this, and it'll give me this value. So it'll give me like this normal, because it'll put the sphere like here in reality. And it'll give me several things. It'll give me this value. Paint is not keeping up with me, but I'll power ahead anyway. So we got the depth. And we got the normal. Which I'll just call that. And we'll get our actual movement amount. But then, well, let's say we're at a state like this. So this is like our traditional like move and collide code. But let's say the wall is what moves. So this is also handled by the physics engine. So like your player will like properly move to the new location. And this is handled by a code called, or a function called like recover from penetration. However, none of this information is exposed to the user. because it basically just calls this function right as you're calling move and collide. Well, specifically test motion. But I need this information because, like, for example, if the player is in a wall, or if the player is in V-shaped geometry like this, that's not going so hot. For some reason, at least one of the collisions will usually be considered a, or usually be handled by that recover from penetration rather than being able to get both of the collisions. So right now what I'm doing is I'm adding a new function called recover from penetration. And I'm not even doing anything with it yet. I just have to do a bunch of compilation to get it exposed in the headers, because C++ is a nice programming language. It's very convenient. So adding one function definition can add 20 minutes if it is read by more files. But 2035 there'll be C++ modules available in some build systems, I'm sure of it. But yeah, so basically what I want is to get all of these variables, the normal, the direction, the depth, from this function here. And so now my player has that in their, where is it? Probably in the player folder. Yeah, so now I've added this hypothetical thing here. So that way, I'll just do it at the start of my collision checking code. And just add all of those movements to this thing. Yeah, because basically one of them is checking, I guess, before the movement actually happens. Because it's just checking for, I guess, sort of error correction. And it's useful for things like, so moving platforms don't have to do any actual collision checking, because the player will do it themselves. Or I guess because basically it fakes the physics of, like, pushing an object around. So, like, in this case, where, like, the wall moves, and then the player moves after it, if the player doesn't have any movement code, it'll never call this recover from penetration, and the wall will just clip through the player. Yeah. Yeah, my biggest annoyance with it is the fact that it's simply not exposed to the user. Let's see, for rigid bodies, it would do something like this, where it applies a force to separate them, but for just the kinematic bodies, it just actually physically moves them. Or I guess not physically moves them, it literally just takes the transform and adds a number to it, and then you're just at a different position. Alright, let's do... So now, I should be home free to actually start making these physics things. So if we go to bullet physics server, we'll have like array result equals array. I guess we can even do so we need recover from penetration. Isn't this tests? Oh wait, we need to do this now. I mean, I guess we can do like get this code. Okay, test body motion. So we'll get the space here. Array recover from operation kid body bullet. Okay. And we should probably call it something different than this one. Well, I guess I can just call this one. Or what should I call this? Ah, well, it's overloaded. It'll just do... Because this one, yeah, it does its stuff. Okay, let's do a test body motion. Or, recover from array, space, bullet, cover from operation, kid body, bullet, to bullet. Array result. So let's see if this has a transform. Does it have a transform? I guess maybe in here? I mean, I guess I could just get the transform. So like, const bt transform inference p body position. And we'll just have this like here. And then we'll do the exact same thing with this thing. Oh wait, why did I... So how do we get... how do we get this transform here? Uh-oh. Okay, let's go back up to the physics body. Test motion. Oh no. I think I need to actually get the global transform here. Wait, this is the wrong thing. Because do we have like a transform? Oh wait, maybe we can get the transform. Okay. So we'll just get this, I hope. Or like cover body get transfer. Okay, there we go. Let's see if this actually works. A 3D platformer. Well, more of like a 3D, like open world adventure sort of thing. Because nowadays, it's mostly the dialogue that's taking focus. Oop, there we go. So this now needs, what have I done wrong? Bullet Physics Server 884. Oh. There we go. Oh wait, we can't go from BT transform. So how does this work? Okay. We need this then to do a transform. Let's just call this P transform then. So do we have this here? Okay, BT transform, body transform. Yeah, I tend to not read much in games, so it's sort of a paradox of like, how do I make it so that I want to read? Because I think what it'll be is I just have to wind up making the dialogue animations interesting and the UI fun to use. Wait, did I actually properly... Oh wait, no. I need to make this now. There. So this needs to be... There we go. Oh wait, I need this here? Wait, do I need a semicolon at the end of a... No, I don't. Why is there a semicolon here? Oh, okay, it's a class. Or a struct. Very weird. Can I convert from an array to array? Yeah, and my game as well is very reading heavy, so even when I... So there's a lot of stuff that I basically just skip through whenever I play the game. Okay. Well, I guess, do I need to do anything? Yeah, currently nothing, now that I remember. Or thinking about it. But we should have this, I guess, on this side of the, this here. Don't need that. So I guess I only need the first phase here. So BT. How many recovering movement cycles? For int T, what is this T function? Oh, I see. Weird. Okay, so we need the recover results. Or we have no exclusions, so I guess that's just going to be sets. Set already no exclusions. We'll have, I guess, this true here, or maybe false here. I don't actually know what any of this is going to be. Okay. So what is initial recovery? Oh yeah, initial recovery motion is... What is initial recovery motion? Oh, this. So eventually we won't need this. So let's do if recover from motion, law, else, break. Or this will be something like... Oh, we have to get this array up here. Yep. Do we need to move in a direction? Now that I'm thinking about this. No, I don't think we do. Delta recover movement, recover result. Okay, yeah. So we can just go to this recover result and try to append. So it'll be like a array.append dictionary. So how does this dictionary work? We'll need like a result. For a dictionary, like movements. So. Equals, so we do have an op index, right? Okay, we do. And that takes a key. And I guess we could do a string name or something, like... Yeah. Something, and then movement, string name, collider equals something else, then array.append movement. Pretty sure append is what we have here. We do have push back, actually. Okay, so now let's go to the recover result. Oh, okay, we actually do have the normal, and I didn't know that we had the normal and the distance. Let's just do that. Normal equals r dot normal string name depth r dot what have you penetration distance negative mean because there's no means here. I don't know if this is negative means penetration or there's something called a negative mean. Right, let's do that. And then collider will be... Yeah, that's what I'm going with at least. And then I guess we'll hope that I can get... So can I get a... Uh-oh. I need to figure out how to get the actual colliding object out of these things here. Wait, do I actually need the colliding object, though? I guess I do. Yeah, because I use it... Because I'm thinking of what I use for my colliders. Well, it's not really a might as well, because this isn't the collision object. This is the internal bullet-specific collision object. So we'll need to have some way of finding out where the thing is. So let's go back up to physics server. Let's go to physics server bullet. Oh wait, no, we need to go to probably physics body. So test body motion, and then colliding. So how does this get the colliding collider? Collider ID, okay. So where's that from? Get contact collider ID. Okay, so here... So what is this G object? There we go. Okay. I guess it was sort of a... Okay, let's get these as well. So we'll go to from and I forgot that we actually need these here, so what does this do? So constant in val, constant out val. Vector 3 normal. Vector 3, I guess that's all I need, actually. Because we'll just get the r dot normal, the normal, and this was normal. Oh wait, I have to do, well I guess this is fine, because I'll just put this into here as that. And this will be like one print, the movement recovery does not have it. Not applied with a valid Godot object, or code object. Oh shit, but then again, oh wait, this, no shit. Collision object bullet G object. Oh wait, no, this is fine. Because we'll do collision object bullet pointer, and then R dot. Let's look for this actually. So what is this BT results even? Get array callback BT results. And then this has the should have a BT collision object or whatever it has. Closest rate callback. Array result callback. At some point, okay, there we go. It does have the collision object, or it uses the same collision object. So we can just do this collision object here. And then this will be, oh wait, this is the wrong place. This here. And then this is just R. So R, other collision object, get user pointer, G object, do this stuff, otherwise born. Okay. Let's see if that builds at the very least. R result, undeclared identifier. Where do I get R result from? Oh, right here. Let's just do RID, RID. Object ID. Collider ID. So then 0 equals collider ID, null instance, otherwise collider ID. variant operator. So no operation. Oh, because I need to convert from a BT vector. Okay, so where is that? That is 1103. Because we need this. Oh, and 1114 or 1114. Results. Oh, wrong thing, but oh well. Oh, I've been using the J12 for this whole time. Oh well. This is a lot less compilation. And then we can see if this crashes the game or if it even does what I want it to. So that could be very cool. And we could also do... Oh wait, I just realized I should probably add the body transform. Yeah, because we do this. Body transform.get origin plus equals. Body transform plus equals r dot. Wait, what's the recover motion here? Initial recover motion? I don't know if that's correct. Let's go back up to here. Okay, so we do that for thing, and then we do this. And then we'll just do that for all of these. Yeah. So it'll automatically do that movement. Yeah, let's compile again. I need to do that. I mean, hopefully this, I should probably make sure that this transform is updated properly. Because otherwise the player is going to be out of sync with their, thing. Well, I'll assume that it works. Until proven otherwise. Okay, there we go. So now the important thing to see will be if there's actually a change. So we need recover. So move.movement? No. Move.normal. And move.depth. And we will see if this works. Actually, I should have done the other thing. Okay, it's starting to... So what is a move? Does it have a description? let's... Oh, wait. Let's go to the test world. First off. Because this has specifically designed geometry that messes up the player's movement. Like this and this. I'll see if the game actually functions. Okay, so the game does not crash with those. Let's mute the volume. Or, better yet, kill that guy. Okay, so we have 2 collisions. And we should have the average normal. And I might be able, if this actually works, I'll be able to remove this like running ground thing. Because it basically just keeps track of the, I guess, 8 most recent collisions with the ground. Okay, so how many collisions do we have? I wish there was like literally any rhyme or reason to these. Okay. So I think the most recent like 3 have been these. So we have like a normal going up, a normal going up that's basically the same. Maybe we should have, I guess these are fine. Maybe like if depth move dot depth greater than 0.0001 or something like that, so that way there's a little hope of this being triggered. Because it seems like there's a lot of duplicates, which makes sense. Because it's moving very small amounts. Okay, so how many collisions do we have? So all of these are from the ground, or from the same object, it seems. I guess that's fine for the time being. So is there any instance of this not happening? Because it doesn't seem like this has magically solved my problem. In fact, now that I'm looking at this, it's kind of made it worse. Okay, but let's see what all of these movements are. So we have 5 objects here, so that means the first 4, maybe. So yeah, we have one pointing up. Oh wait, no, these are all pointing to the side. Okay, so I think we need to have... Yeah, because these 2 actually would almost perfectly cancel it out. But then because there's a bunch of these... Okay, I think what I can do is... var p object equals if not p object, or move dot collider not equal to p object. Glitchy as heck. Or basically, like, I'm already making workarounds for my own crappy code. Oh wait, I don't even assign to it yet. Okay. So now it kind of... it doesn't really work, honestly. Okay, so what are our collisions? We have 3 collisions. One there, one there, one there. Okay, so why are we still... we're still colliding with the same object twice, though. So if the P object is null, or... actually, we can just do this. Yeah, that still doesn't explain, because yeah, again, if it was just this one, and then this one, they would even out, and they would be pointing upward. Yeah. Yeah, or basically to not, yeah, to not slide around, because I think the best solution would be it just treats the 2 angles as like one angle. It just takes the average of them. Because then the player can just hop around, basically. Yeah, somehow we're getting... I guess I need to... let's go back again. Okay, how many collisions do we have? So we have these 2. I guess maybe I need to just check in the collision object. So let's do like var already collided equals for C in collisions already collided dot append C dot collider, and then end move collider, so not move collider in already collided, and move dot collider. Okay. So now it should just check for the full list of collided objects. So yeah, most of the time this works, but it doesn't seem like it's been improved from where it was before. Wait, hang on. That's gonna drive me insane, having that in my ears. Actually, I have a great idea. There we go. Okay, so now we have 2 collisions, which point in opposite directions. But why, then, are we not considered on the floor? Actually, let's have average normal, so for N in, for C in collisions, C dot normal. And then we don't need this running ground stuff, so we'll just do that. The little creatures? Or the... Or are you talking about the surfaces here? Because they're not quite symmetrical. Because I don't think it would be... Yeah. Because I don't really need them to be perfectly symmetrical, and in the natural... Well, in the natural environment, they wouldn't be symmetrical. Because it would just be accidental geometry of, like, two things are colliding. Or, like, overlapping. Okay, let's see what we can get with this. So average, normal, mostly up. Mostly up. So why are we here then? So let's look at the collisions. So we have two collisions. And for some reason... Oh, for some reason they're both on the same object here. So what we should do is we should have the in already collided, maybe? It's like, maybe we should do this. If C dot collider, not C dot collider, in already collided, well, now what do I want to do with this? Because somehow we've collided with the same object twice without having any of this stuff. Yeah, that's fine for now. What if I add context to a collider? So we could just have like... So what is this? Check collisions, best floor equals B collision new. Artificial floor. Move, climb. Move the ground. I wonder if there's any more of these, or many more of these. So snap to ground. What is Is this? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So now, each one of these colliders will have context as to where it came from. Now let's skip it for now. And then we'll go back to here. Okay, so we only have the one. So I guess that makes sense if we are only colliding with one thing. Okay, but here we're colliding with two. So we have one from slide. Okay, so they're both from slide move. What? Non-existent function get RID on base. Oh, okay, I see. If ground is body. Wait, if ground velocity or always. Let's do if and that. Oh, ground.collider. And let's do... Why the fuck? Why does it only give us one? Why does it only give us one of these? Let's get the recover from penetration. Let's actually remove this and just have this here. And see if that does anything. No, that does not help at all. So why are we here? I mean, I guess we can do running grounds. Okay, so now this does, well, that didn't seem to help significantly at all. It's not, a CSG is not a physics object. Or no, collision object maybe? Okay, what's the thing that has a get RID? That does, okay. So this seems like it has not significantly improved this at all. And I suspect it has not improved this at all. Okay, so I was just an idiot then. Let's get collision dot size. Because it's an issue. It's I mean, just because other games don't solve problems doesn't mean I don't have to solve the problem. Especially because I run into this issue relatively frequently in things like just running around in caves and things. And I don't want the player to have to get stuck. Jesus Christ. How is this thing constant? How is this thing here? Okay. Non-existent function, get RD. Okay, then fucking... Okay, so if ground velocity or always... Oh wait, hang on. I have an idea. I bet you it's this. Yeah, because it also means you have to be careful about putting objects close to each other, but, like, not too close. Or basically, like, because it's not just slopes like this. It's also if there's any two objects that are near each other enough for the player to stand between them, basically, and have both sides of their collider interact with them. But I just don't understand why I'm not getting any of these collisions at all. Okay. So both of these are from slide move again. Slide move. Oh wait, but hang on. I don't care if the slide move goes into slide moving. Okay, let's do if for C in context collisions if C dot context not equal to slide move break points. Okay, so now we're gonna get into here, maybe. Okay, this is weird. Oh, finally. Okay, smart collide goes into there, that makes sense. But then why... Then how are we getting into ground? What the fuck does this mean? Because slide move... Yeah, maybe I'm misunderstanding where this breakpoint is. Okay, because it should be if not ground. So that's if we have no ground at all. And then if speed less than blah. If we're sliding. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, wait, no, we should be here then. No, because none of these... This doesn't make any sense. Let's do like ground. So where do we do our movement? Okay, we just do move grounded. Oh, okay, I see. We need this to have a context. I'm an idiot. Okay, because that didn't make any sense anyway. Or let's just do... Well, let's just have this here. But okay, now it'll tell me our little debug context. Okay, so we got a smart collide. A sliding. C in if C dot context not equal to slide breakpoints. And this one, okay, so that's when we fall. And this one, okay, so we only have the one collision when we're grounded. Why does this not work? What if we go back to grounded? And we do like 4 slides here. Maybe that would be enough? No. So for some reason, but I don't get it. Okay, so now we're doing 4 collisions. And all 4 of them are on the same object, on the same wall, even though we're still getting... We're still not moving through the wall. So why is this happening? Get... No, recover from this. Like, are we even getting any of these? So what is the difference between sliding and grounded movement that makes this work. Because for some reason grounded movement does not like the sliding. Yeah, I think there's something weird with how the ground movement works. Probably the snap to... Let's remove snap to ground. So if I remove that from here, how would that affect our thing? And then I'm going to remove this as well. Is it going to like... Okay, hang on. It's broken. Okay. I was hoping that would fix it, but it didn't. Oh wait, it was snap to ground. So maybe it's something else in here. Oh wait, I know. Maybe it's the gravity? So what if this is just gravity here? So this would mess up sliding, or this would mess up the ground movement. Okay, that is it. But that leads to the problem of the player sliding down the ground. So basically it was because the player isn't actually moving straight down, they move in the direction of the ground. Hang on, I need to plot this out because I don't understand why that would cause issues. But it seems like... So let's say this is our geometry, and the player's like here and they move down. For some reason, they're getting this just fine, but they're not getting this. But if we just move straight... Well, I guess it's... So it's more like this. Oh, I think I know. It's because when the player's doing this, they do that. So I think what I need is actually test movement for moving down. So let's save and quit here. Let's do... So I think the snap to ground is fine. Or let's actually... Oh, I just realized the save and quit in the game breaks the save in the real game. Eventually I need to make that work. But okay, now all my garbage works. But only if I break that. Okay. So let's do like var proper gravity dot reject, or like slide, or like okay, so what we need is for let's do test move global transform rejected gravity true. So what does test move do? Checks for collisions without moving the body, virtually sets the node's position, scale, and rotation to that of the given transform, then tries to move the body along the vector rel vect. Returns true if a collision would stop the body. Use move and collide instead for detecting collision. Let's do var c equals move and collide. Rejected gravity and then false. What am I doing? projected gravity times delta. Infinite inertia through false. Right now. Through. If C collisions dot append, and this will be times like 0.01 or something, or like times, yeah, I guess that makes sense. No, 0.1 times delta. In fact, even less than that. Append P collision dot new. So we need our slide move, I guess. Where is slide move? Okay, collisions, push back. There we go. So now we just have this separate... Yeah, you're reading correctly. Basically, I need... in order to get the player to not slide on the floor, I just have the gravity ignore that component, but it looks like I actually need it for sliding down into like crevices and things and getting those collisions properly. So now what it does is it just adds that collision without actually moving the player. Didn't work. Well, I mean, it's certainly better. It's still a little janky. But that means that now the player still stands here, and when the player, well, yeah. Let's amp this up a little bit. Maybe this should be like a gravity correction or something. Const gravity correction equals 0.05, or let's just do 0.1 and see how that feels. I wonder if maybe I need a different way of correcting for this if this doesn't work. No, it basically doesn't work if I'm moving. And also, that still doesn't fix this issue. I don't even know what the heck this is. Alright, let's remove that. I don't like... So basically, if I run into a wall normally, the animations start going down because she's not, she's not running. Admittedly, I would prefer if it was completely zero at this point. But I guess it's because she's not actually physically zero. So, like... Would it work? Yeah, and here. Like, I'm holding forward, but she's not actually moving, so the animations don't play. So clearly, this is doing something weird with the animation. Or with the collision. Yeah. Because I wanted to avoid basically this exact problem of holding the analog stick into a wall. Because in the future, I'd even like animations for like pressing into the wall to show the player like, yeah, you're moving. Or like, yeah, like you're holding the stick, but you can't move because there's a wall in front of you. But something like this throws a wrench into it. And I just noticed in here there's a more subtle version where for some reason it doesn't count part of this as the wall. Like it seems like this isn't being counted as a wall or something like that. Because yeah. Though it bothers me is because this is literally reading the velocity value in the code. So for some reason, the velocity in the code is not the same as the velocity that's put on the screen. And I have literally no code, like, and there's literally nothing I can do to check the actual velocity. I guess maybe I could just check the linear velocity of the direct body state. Or do something like get a visual velocity by calculating like the current transform or something like that. But I don't like that idea much. I'll say maybe this is like a half success. Because I shouldn't also stay up too late. So yeah, let's say it's like half fixed. Oh wait, actually, let's make sure that... So, do I need the running normal anymore? Because I think now I can just use the other one. Yeah, average normal... Oh wait, normal. No, okay, so I do still need the running average. Wait, what did I press? Oh, I pressed F5, I guess. I think for my next game, it'd be really interesting to have a more, like, realistic like physics system for the player. Like maybe each individual leg detects the normal of whatever surface it's touching. So that way I can completely bypass the norm or these collision things. But I don't know if that make for more problems. Let's see if I can find an actual example in the real world of this though. Wait, I betcha the shopkeeper, because he has a bunch of little tiny objects. It's like, what happens if I just stand... I think he must have misunderstood my comment, because yeah, I use only, or I don't really like using like assets for code and things, especially not movement code in a platformer, because that's like the game. So I don't really want to trust somebody else with like the entire game's like central mechanics. But then again, I haven't done an... Oh, Lord alive. The frame rate has tanked. The frame rate has died. What on earth is that? Is it... I don't even know what this could be. Hang on. We need to start the profiler now. So it's specifically when I hold the analog stick into this corner here. The video game does not like to function. Okay. So physics time. Okay. That seems pretty obviously the issue. But why is that the issue? Okay, I see this. Move. Move grounded. Slide move. But why is slide move taking so long? I mean, I guess it's because of these, but what if we go back to... So, which one of these is it? Move, move grounded. I mean, maybe we can reduce... Now that we have the movement here, maybe we can reduce this back down to 2 slides, and maybe that'd help. Certainly doesn't look very good. But it is certainly better when I keep it down to here. But that isn't acceptable. Why is this taking so long? 30 milliseconds for the physics time. I gotta bump down the, let's go to physics, 3D. For common, let's go to the minimum physics frame rate. Let's put that down to 30. Let's see what that does. Because, like, why would this be... Why would this kill the game so bad? So it stabilizes once we get up to 45 milliseconds? That's not correct. Yeah, we need to do... I think I know what it must be. It must be the jar or the tree. Because those are very small objects that are very dense. YouTube killed my music again. How did I not notice that these two so it must be... Because at the very least, with my, like, emergency fallback thing, we can see that this frame rate spikes here because the physics runs like 20 times or whatever it does, or 8 times or something. And then as the physics frame rate is lowered, it stabilizes to something slightly better. But the fact that it's so... Hang on. Let's go to the chunk. Yeah, I think... Because I have, like, basically... I try not to be, like, perfectionist, but basically I have, like, very hard lines of, like, what is good enough and what isn't good enough. So these are all... So I think these three shouldn't be an issue because they're convex colliders. And they don't have very much geometry. But let's just move them up. And let's see what happens. So if I do this now... So what does that look like? So we can see... So I let go of the analog stick, and then pull back, and the frame rate goes down quite a bit, and then I move forward again, and we can see a death. So it's specifically these two objects. But why? Maybe it's this one. Does this one... No, because the books aren't colliders. Okay, I'll say something is wrong with these two meshes, so let's also undo that. let's just put that in here. Something is wrong with bookshelf and stump table collision. Because it seems to murder performance. At the very least, my variable frame rate thing has kind of mitigated it, or kind of gracefully handles it. Because basically, I have a thing where if the physics frame rate is taking the physics is taking too long, it tries to lower the physics frame rate. So it'll mess up the feeling of the movement, but it should hopefully like fix things. Because I've had issues where like the frame rate will crater to like 5 frames a second, and then I just lowered the physics frame rate, and it could go as high as like 100 without issue, because there's just something was taking slightly too long. And when that happens, it'll then, the next frame, run the physics frame twice to try to catch up, and then they'll run it like 3 times, 4 times, etc., until it's running it 8 times every frame. And it's like, 100 milliseconds to run just the physics for each frame. Where with my thing, it tries to gradually ramp down the physics frame rate, so that way these performance stutters are minimized. But yeah, I think, this is entirely, is it just, so I think it's a combination. No, it's the shelf. I'm almost certain it's just the shelf, I think. But there's like a particular angle. Admittedly, the performance is pretty bad in here right now anyway. Like, it's like... What's the temperature of the computer? Because this seems like unusual. Usually in this area it's like 100. Maybe I murdered the performance. Oh, the GPU is 85 degrees Celsius. Maybe that's the issue. Actually, how do I fix an overheating GPU? Because I don't know if you can just apply thermal paste to it. Yeah. So I think what it is, well, the frame rate was just bad in general there, but yeah, I think it's specifically the what have you. Yeah, I should probably look into it. Oh wait, I gotta recommit this. Okay, so that's the Godot changes. Half fixed the geometry problems. But yeah, so I think the general low frame rate in the area was one issue, and then the frame rate cratering was specifically because of the shelf or a combination of them. And I don't know, maybe I'll need to check to see if it's something to do with the arrays that I made, or whatever I did. Actually, what did I do here? Oh yeah, I should not. Oh, I didn't even save these. Oh well. Okay. That should be it for now. Because I can come back on Sunday and figure out more of this. Though more importantly, I should get to writing that quest and finish it up. Because I think I'll just finish it this week instead of next week. I only have a little bit that I need. But alright, thanks for stopping by. See you then.